My name is Walter Long. I am a student at the Fire Science Technology program at City College of San Francisco, and today I would like to discuss some key factors of rope when it comes to firefighting and rescue. The thing about rope is that it is very simple, but very valuable and very versatile, and can be used for a variety of things, both rescue and non-rescue purposes. So to begin, I would like to discuss some of the important and basic terminology when it comes to rope. So obviously you can work with either side of the rope, right? But depending on what side you use will determine what it is called. So for example, let's say we use this side to tie knots. The side that you use to tie knots is known as the working end. And the other side of the rope that you don't use at all, or that you use to pull or hoist, is known as the running end. The midsection between both ends is known as the standing point. So, more basic terminology, a bight is known as just bending the rope on itself to have both sides of the rope parallel to each other. A loop is the same as a bight, except you just cross it over. Pretty simple, right? The last basic term that I want you guys to know is known as the overhand term, and it is simple as just going once around to form what looks like an upside down loop. So tool hoisting is commonly practiced within the fire department because it is very time efficient and energy efficient. So say for example, firefighters are on a second floor balcony at a fire scene and they require a certain tool, whether it be an axe, cloud, or a helicopter. Instead of having to go all the way down to the truck or the rig where the tools are at and having to run two flights of stairs up and down and waste energy and time, what they can do instead, an alternative, is just drop down a piece of rope, and then the firefighters by the truck or who have access to the tool, they can tie the tools onto the rope with the given knots to assist in ascending and descending in a safe manner. So the reason why this practice is so common and so popular is mainly just for the simple fact that it saves a lot of time, especially in such a fast-paced environment such as firefighting. The first harness I will be covering is known as the chest harness. So to make a harness, a chest harness, you want to make sure that the ends of the webbing are connected and not free. You will do so by tying a water nut on the ends, followed by 2 safety knots for security. The first harness that I will be talking about is the chest harness. So basically what you do, you just wrap it around towards the back of you. The bottom strap parallel to the top strap, and the 2 left straps parallel to the right 2 straps. Now with your left hand, you're gonna go through the opening and have one of the straps go over your left shoulder, like so. At this point, I want to get a little bit closer just to see. What you're gonna do is take the 2 right straps, put them through the 2 left straps and out. Just like that. And then do it one more time, in and out. Now what you're gonna do is, with your left hand, get a hold of that excess rope and pull it to your left side a little bit. Now with your right hand, you're gonna get a grip of this part right here and put it inward. Pull it inward and tighten it and do what they know as dressing the knot. Basically just adjusting it. At this point, you're gonna take this excess piece of rope and put it inside through these 2 straps right here, from up to down. Inside the first one and through the second one as well. Now you're just gonna slightly pull it out, but at this point what you're gonna do is bring that excess piece of rope up and through the loop and outward, and then just tighten it. Now you're gonna do that one more time. Through the 2 pieces of straps, and then through the small opening and upward and tighten. And that right there is what is known as the chest harness. And it is very good practice. There are different methods to doing the chest harness, but this is definitely one of my favorite because it distributes the tension among all the different parts of the upper body, as opposed to, you know, just putting more tension on the neck or on the back. And the second harness that I will be discussing is known as the hasty harness. So as opposed to the chest harness where it goes wrapped around your chest, the hasty harness goes wrapped around your lower body. So I will demonstrate. What you want to do, similar to the chest harness, is get all straps parallel to each other. The top from the bottom parallel, and then the left parallel to the right. You don't want to have any of the straps overlapping. And then what you're going to do is your hands are automatically going to be in this position. What you want to do is get your hands through into this position. So you basically got to go in and out of the loose, and you'll be holding them like so. Now what you want to do is kind of slightly bend over, and your goal is to get that strap while still maintaining these around your wrist. Yeah, like that, and just pull it up. At this point, what you need to do is pull this whole strap in and out of these wrist straps that you have, just like that. And hold on tight to these parts right here. Now with one hand, just hold both of them, and you want to adjust this so it fits evenly and tight around your legs, just like that. At this point, you have to pull these two upward, and I like to pull on the right straps, the outside straps, to make it easier. And it should feel snug. So at this point, you want to create a square knot with the two excess ropes that you have in your hands. So remember, square knot is basically just left over right, tighten it, and then again right over left, opposing to the first technique that you did the first time. And then this is typically where the carabiner is attached, and this is how the hasty harness helps support the lower part of your body. So typically, when it comes to harnesses, the chest harness along with the hasty harness is ideal. Both of those together are ideal for rescue practices. This is more so just a last resort. And that concludes my presentation on both ropes and webbing and tool hoisting and harnesses, and why it plays such an important role in firefighting and fire rescue. I do apologize in advance for all the background noise, but I hope you enjoyed the video.